He's telling you he can't be in a relationship right now, even though he was pursuing you for months and making future plans with you. All of a sudden, he's not ready, but you really want to be with him, right? So you keep dating him, hoping he changes his behavior because, after all, he might be pulling away, but he's still watching every one of your Insta stories. So that must mean he's still interested, right? Or he's still texting to keep you on the hook. This is the mixed signals trap, and it's the most confusing place to be with emotionally unavailable men because they do like you, but they also currently want their freedom, which isn't even really freedom. It's they want to stay afraid, but they want to keep you there too. I'm Nicole Moore. I'm a celebrity love coach and secure love expert, and today I'm going to explain exactly why he does this. It's not what you think. And I'm going to give you the exact text message, okay? The clarity text that forces him to stop playing games. And he's either going to step up or he's going to step out, but at least you're going to have the absolute clarity that you need. So first we need to understand though, the psychology of the not ready man who keeps on texting you, even though he said he's not ready for a relationship. So you think he's texting you because, maybe he secretly loves you, right? And he just can't admit it. And the truth is, he does like you. That's not up for debate. So stop thinking that he says he's not ready for a relationship because you're not good enough. The real reason is he's texting you because you've made it easy for him to get the connection with you without having to face his fears. And that's where unavailable men like to hang out. He, of course, loves having his little connection with you without having to face his fears. Facing fears are scary. And to avoidant men or unavailable men, intimacy is scary, right? But they also fear loneliness. They're human. They want connection at the end of the day. He wants your little good morning text, but he doesn't want the responsibility of a relationship because it's not about you. He mistakenly believes that a relationship is only going to end in one way for him, okay? Unavailable men, it seems like they don't care about relationships. They don't want a relationship. No, they fear failure. It's wired in them that somehow they're going to fail in this relationship. Really, they're not going to measure up. That's the fear. I'm afraid I'm not going to be enough. I know you feel not good enough. He feels 10 times more not good enough. I promise you. He's afraid he's going to fail. He's afraid he's not going to measure up. And he's afraid that he's going to be abandoned because he's not good enough. So that I'm not ready is really, I'm afraid that I'm not going to be good enough. And here's the thing, okay? That unavailable man, he's not dumb, okay? He knows I'm not ready for a relationship is not what you want to hear. He knows you might pull away because of it. So what is he going to do if he still wants the connection? He throws you a crumb, right? Oh, like, let me send her a little meme text, right? Just enough to keep you hooked and keep you hoping. This isn't because he's evil. It's really because he doesn't want to lose your connection. Here is where you give away your power. Okay, you think, oh my God, wait, he texted me. He must have changed his mind. He texted me. That means he likes me, right? He hasn't changed his mind about the commitment though. And he's not going to change his mind on that until he's ready to face his fears. So he's not texting you in that moment because he's like, I'm ready for a relationship. He's doing it because he still wants the connection with you without having to face his fears. So an anxiously attached woman, she's going to stay on the hook with this man forever, right? Because anxious women believe that they have to prove they're worthy for someone's commitment. So this is the perfect setup, right? He's unavailable. He's not giving you full commitment, but he's giving you a little bit of attention. If you're anxious, you're going to think, oh my God, I can convince him. The reason he's not fully committing is because of me. And you're going to obsess and spiral on how to get him to commit. But a secure woman, she doesn't stay in this holding pattern with a man's fear. But a secure woman, she doesn't stay in a holding pattern with a man's fear. She either gets fully chosen now or she's gone. Okay, so here is the exact script, the clarity text for when he says, I'm just not sure if I'm ready for a relationship, okay? You're going to say, hey, I sense the energy shift a bit. I'm not taking it personally because I know it's not about me, but I did notice. I know what I'm ready for, and I'm only available for a man who's strong enough to face his fears and lean in. If that's you, amazing. If it's not, I enjoy my own life so much, and I'll lean back into that and exploring connections there. So here is why this text is so powerful. When you're saying, I sensed the energy shift, but I'm not taking it personally because I know it's about you and not me. That's actually secure energy. Okay. Anxious energy is, oh my God, you shifted, you pulled away. What did I do wrong? How can I change? You're not begging him to choose you from a place of not feeling good enough. And you're showing him the issue is him, not you, without blaming. Okay. That's why that sentence works. Now, second sentence, I'm only available for a man who's strong enough to face his fears and lean in. This is a challenge, but men respond to challenge. Here you're calling him out, okay? Not in like a accusatory, blaming way, but you're calling him out. You're setting a standard, but you're also calling him out, okay? You're saying, this is the kind of man I'm available for. And maybe you're not that, but that's going to trigger that instinct in him. Oh, wait, no, I am that, right? You're setting the standard without begging him to meet it. That's the difference with secure energy. Next sentence. If that's you, amazing. If not, I enjoy my own life so much, and I'll lean back into that and exploring connections there. Okay, so that is detached energy. It's showing him you're not waiting around, right? You're going to be fine with or without him. That's literal, real detachment energy. And men respond so well. When you're detached versus when you're overly attached, you're literally going to get like a different man, right? It's also showing him subtly, you can be snatched up by someone else, which is what you're saying when you're saying, I'm going to lean back into my own life and exploring connections. It's a subtle way to let him know, hey, I am literally not going to wait around for you to be ready. I have options. He doesn't know what those other connections are, but he's going to get the hint, okay? This text is secure energy. It's grounded in your worth. You're being clear about your standard and that you have options. And you are calling him to step up, but you're not doing it with blaming or shaming. So listen, if he actually wants you and is more ready, right? Like there is fear there, but he's in a place in his life where he's more ready to face it. This text is going to wake him up. If he was just using you for an ego boost, or he's really, really afraid, like he doesn't maybe even realize at all that he's unavailable, like he's just completely unaware, this text is probably going to make him fade away. So be warned. But like, honestly, if that's where he's at, he was going to fade away anyway. But either way, when you send this text, you're winning because you're not showing up anxious and clinging to this man as if he is the only option for your happiness. You're showing up secure. And when your energy is actually secure, that is the best energy to attract secure love from. Okay. This is what I do. I help women go from anxious to secure all day long so they can attract and keep secure love. Because when you're secure, it comes way easier. And I do this in the Secure Woman Club community. Okay. So if you want to get secure, if you are anxious, if you know you're freaking out about men and you want your power, check out Secure Woman Club. Go below for the invite. You're going to send this text. You're going to send it in your power. But more importantly, you're going to become secure. So secure love finds you easy no matter what this guy does.